3 months. 3 months ago, the battle for the crown began. Many strong contenders have fallen throughout this war. One of them was France, for example. Yesterday, they tried once again to grab the throne, but for the second year in a row, they fell short, finishing third place in the tournament. Now, only two challengers remain: United Kingdom and Russia. United Kingdom is a team full of surprises. Despite being seed 2, they lost their first bracket match against France, but they refused to fall. They fought through the entirety of losers bracket, and in the final match, they got their revenge, defeating France 7-3 and sending them home. But their journey is not over yet. One final obstacle stands in their way. Russia is the most fearsome team in this entire tournament. Last year, they had everything they needed to become the kings of Europe, but their chance slipped away. This year, they came back stronger than ever. They have not lost a single match in the entire tournament, and the highest number of maps they have dropped in any match is 3. The villains of the story stand closer to the throne than they have ever been before. So the question is simple: will United Kingdom stop them and do the impossible, or will Russia claim the crown? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Finals winners bracket of the 5-digit European Cup 2026. My name is Philoxen, your host and caster for today's match. And I'm not alone today. I'm joined by two amazing casters as well. Let's introduce them one by one. First up, we have Bernie. Hello, how are you doing, man? And what's going through your head right now?
Hello. So, as you mentioned, yeah, there's only these two final teams standing right now, Russia and the United Kingdom. And yeah, their performances have been amazing throughout the tournament so far, especially Russia really not dropping more than 3 maps in each match. United Kingdom, you saw them battle it out against France in a very dominating fashion as well. So this is going to be a very, very entertaining one, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it at home as well.
Yeah, for sure. And we also have Timber in the caster booth, our expert. Hello, and what's going on, man?
Yeah, hello everyone. It's gonna be an amazing match. It's a rematch from the round 3 Swiss stage where they actually faced each other already, and where Russia soundly beat them like 5-2, I think. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match between these two, because United Kingdom over the course of this whole tournament has been improving, and has been showing such skill over these 9 matches they've played, and I think they can really give Russia a great challenge here if they do play well today.
Yeah, man, it is almost frightening. I'm really scared of United Kingdom's improvements. I mean, we did see Wiggler, we did see Umaroth. Those two are just insane. They were tearing the lobby apart yesterday, and overall being the backbones of the team. But yeah, we cannot count of Russia, even though they lost potentially their strongest player. Left-footed got injured, so I do not think it's going to be present here. It did not ruin their performance whatsoever. They beat France 7-2 even without Left-footed. It was Raging Dashi who took his spot and became that perma-lobby core player. And yeah, with that, Raging Dashi, Vavy, now Zarta and Ice Stones, they are the strongest players for Team Russia. And of course, we do not even talk about the specialists like Sound Boomer. Oh my, I do not know what this guy did in semifinals against Poland on those 3 months was easy. Like that was mind-blowing. So yeah, you have all the strong players left and right. And with that, Timper, we will see the first bans and first picks coming in.
Yeah, I need to go real quick to the ref sheet to look at the bans again. So, it was UK that banned first, and will also be picking first in this match. The UK banned Nomad 5 and DT3. The DT3 I kind of expected, because they did ban 2 DTs against France, so another DT wasn't going to be expected. But they just banned a speed map against Russia, which is fine, I guess. And then Russia banned the Hard Rock 2 and the Free Mod 4. So the Hard Rock aim pick and a free mod, which are 2 of our comfortable maps for the UK, I think.
Yeah, that's quite fascinating to see from Russia. Definitely makes sense. Overall, they have been banning those Hard Rocks all the time against anybody. Just not the biggest fans of that one, but still, they are pretty much manageable when it comes to Hard Rocks. And for United Kingdom, makes sense. tapping out of the way, Russia is definitely really strong on tapping. Yeah, for sure, like you have United Kingdom, Nukes is one hell of a tapping player, but Russia has 2 or 3 of those who are more than capable of performing such greatly. But yeah, with that, we have Hidden 3 being picked by United Kingdom. It is the map that Wiggler got an FC yesterday against France. It's a very snap alt heavy map, mapped by Gazimal, so it should make sense to you. And with that, with good luck, have fun in chat. I welcome you to the first match of the Winners Bracket Grand Finals, starting right now. And by the end of this match, we will get the answer of who will ascend to the throne. With that, let's get straight into it, Bernie.
Yeah, let's get straight into it. Hidden 3, it's a Gazimal map, so people must be very much familiar with his style of mapping as well. But let's just get started, and yeah, we see already a very, very standard start. Nothing to be concerned. Still, you see the lead flickering a little bit. Everyone's still holding on to their respective combos. You see a slight accuracy, but there goes a first break from Wiggler very early on, and now you have an early lead from Russia right now with the combo and with the accuracy. Ice Stone's still holding on to that SS, as well as Timmel as well holding on to the SS, but that early break coming in from Wiggler may give some trouble to the United Kingdom, but so far we're only a quarter into the map. This map is also not very long as well. It's only 2 minutes 15 seconds, and we're already entering the first KI. We see a break coming in from Umaroth, as well as Wavy, as well as Timol. So now it's only 3 FCs on the side of Team Russia, but only 1 on the side of Team United Kingdom. So now, right now, an early lead coming in from Russia, and there goes a break from Raging Dashi.
Yeah, Moreau is trying to gatekeep Wheelers here with a 4, but you cannot counter 2 FCs like that. Frinen and Ice Stone's the perfect pair right now. Frinen, one of the strongest aim players in the tournament, just finds that break, which actually changes the situation drastically. Ice Stone's Violence is trying his best to keep the breakpoint potential alive, but you look at Wiggler and Emerald, they smell the blood in the water, they are gaining that score advantage back, Bernie, and now there's only 1/3 of the map left. That tactical miss from Wiggler definitely saved the day for them right now, and Emerald is just popping off.
Yeah, Emerald still holding on to the full combo, as well as Ice Stone's on the side of team of the Russians. But now we're entering the final Ki. Frinen does find a break. There's still a full combo holding on from Emerald, and that's really helping the side of United Kingdom. Wiggler still holding on to some combo. There goes the FC from Emerald, but a break from Raging Dashi right after. And Wiggler is still holding on to an amazing combo. But wait a second. It's going back to the side of Team Russia. Ice Stone is still holding on to that full combo.
Is there enough time?
Is there enough time for Russia to come back? But there goes Ice Stones. Ice Stones just break the FC. And first point coming in for the United Kingdom. A 4,500 lead for them. That combo from Wiggler really saved the day. And that break from Ice Stones really put the nail in the coffin for this map. What an amazing first map, Philo.
Man, Russia, yeah, indeed, Russia was on their tail, and United Kingdom, they just, it's still a victory. It was not a dominant victory, but they needed to outlast Russia, and they did it. That is not a break point, 5k difference, still though Russia. If against France, this lead would have given you around 1 million team score difference. Against Russia, you cannot mess with them. They are already showing that even on your most confident picks, you cannot be so sure. But yeah, that's one way to start the match, Timper.
That indeed is. It really does show how close these two teams are on their comfortable picks. And it is now up to Russia to respond here. Are they gonna strike back and take their point for their own as well here? Let's see what they are picking here, because they have been playing Hidden 3 a lot this tournament as well, so that pick has already been picked now, and they go into the normal 6, the gimmick.
Timper, that is a great pick from Russia. From what I have seen yesterday, United Kingdom, that was the map they lost against France. The highest score that United Kingdom had was like 280k from Wiggler, and overall United Kingdom got less than the 1 million score on this one. And knowing Russia, yes, they are strong on those control maps, but what they're also strong at, which United Kingdom cannot be so sure, is those gimmicks and that tapping that the United Kingdom usually bans, but you know, you just do not have enough bans in this round. So Nomad 6 is getting picked, and Simper, we're just waiting for the elephant in the room to step in.
Yeah, I think we're all waiting for Sound Boomer here. Loyar specialist for Russia. And from their previous scores, Russia has been scoring 2 to 3 million on these maps, where the UK has either been banning them or scoring less than a million. So this is... oh, there they are. So this is going to be a little bit one-sided, I think. But we'll see if United Kingdom has improved over this last few hours after the match yesterday. Maybe they've been practicing it.
Yeah, that would be great if they did. We do see pretty much the same lineups. Umarov was there for Nomad 6. Wiggler, of course, the player with the highest potential from the United Kingdom in this tournament. And Mrao is also here, your hidden and gimmick specialist. And of course, we see the appearance of Sparkly Fairy, also known as Hamster LOL. That's going to be your lineup for the United Kingdom. Russian Federation is sending in their best gimmick players, Soundbomber and Raging Dashi. That is such a deadly duo on those types of gimmick maps. And you're also supported by Violence and Baby, and that's just frightening. But with that, Bernie, let's get straight into it.
Let's get straight into it. These rosters are locked in, and we're getting started with Russia's pick of Nomad 6. This map is super evil, especially with that low AR and these overlapping patterns. And also good luck for these players to hit the hexagon pattern as well.
Yeah.
We're probably going to see some breaks happening, but there goes the first break coming in from Raging Dashi, Umarov to follow, but there goes Wavy as well. Only 5 FCs in the entire lobby. Wait, never mind. There's only one full combo. there's breaks happening left and right. Only Sound Boomer being the only one holding on to combo. There goes Wiggler, and right now this early combo from Sound Boomer, but there goes Sound Boomer as well. But it's gonna give an early advantage, maybe for the side of Team Russia.
Yeah, Bernie, and you can like already tell that this map is brutal, not only for United Kingdom. Russia already not having any combos. That is, the map is just merciless. That custom from Arcs is just, first of all, it's, oh my god, it's so entertaining. You see that misses left and right, and we're not even in the first KI. We haven't even seen those hexagon patterns, but it's already. You can tell that players are suffering a bit on this one, no matter how strong you are. It's just the accuracy that is being the difference maker right now as we're entering the first KI. 120k score difference already, and for now it's looking pretty south for United Kingdom.
Yeah, we're gonna enter this first KI. We see everyone hitting the hexagon. Holy, okay, I thought this was gonna give more trouble to the players, but apparently not. Sound Boomer, Wavy, and Raging Dashi still holding on to some combo on the side of Team Russia. There goes Mrao, and Sparkly Fairy and Wiggler being the only big combos, as well as Umarov on the side of Team of United Kingdom. But still, combos are very, very alike right now, with the exception of Ice Stones holding on to more combo than Mrao, and that's giving them a big advantage right now. Sound Boomer still holding on, as well as Wiggler. They're very, very similar in combo right now. And this is going to be close. I think this could be close if Russia just decides to drop combo, but never mind. It's going to be the UK, and that's going to make the advantage of the Russians even bigger. Sparkly Fairy and Umarov dropping, Wiggler still being the only significant combo on the side of the Team United Kingdom. There goes Wavy, but he still have Sound Boomer and Raging Dashi holding on to combos.
Yeah, Bernie, you look at those accuracy, look at those combos, they're snowballing downhill, and there's no stopping that avalanche from Russia. United Kingdom, despite Wheeler's biggest efforts, 600 combo is very much respectable, but you look at your teammates, you look even at Wiggler's accuracy as well. As we're entering that reading section, you can just tell that Russia is way more comfortable on those reading sections of the map, and overall, it's more stable for them. AR7, something that they are masters at, and they are blowing the United Kingdom out of the water right now. Soundbomber finally goes down, but it is 500k score on the board already, which is more than half the score that the entirety of the United Kingdom has. They're seeing that break, and Russia just it speaks volumes. They're almost doubling the score that United Kingdom has, Bernie.
Yeah, we're entering the final moments of this map. Raging Dash is still holding on to a very good combo. Never mind, finds the break. But I think that Russia did just enough for them to be able to get another point on the board in a very dominating fashion as well. You saw the United Kingdom play this yesterday against France, and you saw that their score wasn't really anything to be amazed at. But this Russian Federation team, Philo, this Russian team on the Snowmod 6, the Snowmod 6 is evil, and it's 676,000 score lead for Russia on the Snowmod 6.
Oh god, yeah, that's type of performance that you can say that Russia is not chasing the crown. They're already there in it. Just compare those 2 points. United Kingdom barely won their first pick by 5k score difference, and then you just have Russia in a very dominant fashion getting that astonishing performance in Nomad 6. So far, even though it is 1-1, you can already see the concerns from the British side. You see Mro typing in what the hell, and overall they are pretty much impressed of this performance. And I am only scared to think what Russia will pick next, considering they just won that Nomad 6 temper.
Yeah, this was expected. That Nomad 6 is not something that the United Kingdom is comfortable in any way, shape, or form, and that showed here. But this also does question, are they comfortable going with either the Hidden 2 or the Fremont 2 at that point? Because any of the Fremonts as well, because of Soundboomer being there, having that easy or easy hidden even capabilities to try and multiply that score that they would get. So it could be very, very hard to pick any more maps later on in this match if this does go very far.
Yeah, that is a great question. If I were to guess, something like Fremont 2 would be very much doable for Russia, considering United Kingdom lost it against France. But we shall wait and see, because right now there is a reply coming in from United Kingdom, and it's going to be Virtual Throne, the Nomad 4 slider tech / flow bursty map that we have, which is also a custom map by Tola and the Russian mapper, by the way, as well. So quite a ballsy move from United Kingdom right here. But yeah, this one is quite brutal. United Kingdom, though, they played it yesterday. They got very much decent scores. They got 400k scores across the board from their players, and yeah, that's something they feel very much comfortable on.
Yeah, definitely. Throughout this whole tournament, actually, they've been picking this almost every round, except for the first match in finals and Swiss Stage 3. And they've been performing really, really well on it. And from other people that also saying that the UK is really good at just a normal 4 pick. The tech is something that they are just performing pretty well on. And hopefully they can show that here against a team like Russia.
Indeed, man. And you know what I'm more excited for is that United Kingdom. Of course, Umaros, Wiggler, and Sparklefair are here, but I'm really excited to see Tim Altomo. Overall, Timber, we have not seen this guy a lot of times in the maps. I'm just again a bit confused because I did not see a 4th player for Russia, but now there it is. Icetong is here. But yeah, regardless, Tim Altomo is a new gen tourney player, and it's really great that he is in for those control maps. But yeah, United Kingdom, all eyes on Wiggler and Umaros, those to know the deal when it comes to those techie maps. And of course, look at Russian Federation, you see the appearance of Mao Zarte, and Raging Dashi as well is here. And overall, that lineup is just frightening. United Kingdom will have to sweat blood to beat them on this one. But with that, 3 minutes of pure slider tech and flow is gonna be something that we're gonna be seeing, Bernie.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one, Philo, and we're getting ready to start our Nomad 4 custom map, Virtual Throne. Here we go. We already see the spinner happening, and we see everyone still holding on to their respective combos. A slight act chop on the side of Team Russia, but nothing to be concerned about. There's still an SS from Sparkly Fairy as well as Wavy. But there goes a break from Wiggler. That's going to give an early advantage to the side of Team Russia as we enter this first Ki. And in these Kis, you see here, the sliders are insane. There goes Raging Dashi. There goes Umaroth as well. Raging Dashi finding another break. But there's still combos on the side of Team Russia. There goes Wavy. There goes Ice Stones as well as Meowsart. And now, all eyes right now on Team United Kingdom. There goes Sparkly Fairy. However, you still see Wiggler with the combo, but never mind. There goes a full reset on the side of Team United Kingdom. Only Umaroth still holding on to combo, but there goes Umaroth.
Oh my god, just 20 seconds into the map and this is what we are seeing, Bernie. That Ki is diabolical. A lot of breaks, but after that storm, you actually see United Kingdom being in the driver's seat. Right now, Sparkly Fairy, once again, it mattered on him, and right now, he is once again charging that attack on Russia as we're down with halfway of the map. It's just a slow part right now. It's only gonna help United Kingdom, but you still cannot count off Russia. You see Meowsarter with that recovery. He does not want to let that slide. Once again, trying to get their hands on the break point potential from United Kingdom. They were really close to doing that on HD3, and right now, Meowsarter is gonna depend on him if Russia is gonna get a first break point in the match, or will Sparkly Fairy come out on top? Hamsterlol, all eyes are on you right now. Do you have what it takes to defend the legacy of this UK roster? We shall wait and see as we're getting that second Ki and Sparkly Fairy finding that break.
Sparkly Fairy does find that break, and Meowsart is still holding on to combo, and that's gonna help the Russian Federation a lot. The UK lead right now is dropping. There goes Sparkly Fairy once again, but you still have combos on Wiggler, Umaroth, and Teemo, but you still have that big combo from Meowsart still holding on, and the lead right now is still on the side of United Kingdom. It's going to be very close, Philo. It's going to come down to the final moment. There's still 11k to the side of United Kingdom. Can Meowsart still hold on? But you still have Teemo and Umaroth holding on to combos, but Wiggler as well on that recovery, and it's going to be very close. It's going to be 8k. It's going to be very close. I think the UK did it. I think this map's going to the UK, but it's 5,600 points for the Team United Kingdom. This is too close for comfort, Philo. United Kingdom is winning these maps, but both of those wins were by 5,000 points, and they cannot let these wins be super close.
2 times in a row, Bernie. This, I don't even know what to say. United Kingdom has been blessed by something above, and I just don't know. It's definitely great, but imagine every single map. It's such stressing for them, and the question is for how long will they be able to keep that miracle going on? Because you can tell that Russia is a very strong control team as well, and this is what happens when you have both teams being really comfortable on such maps like Nomad 4, which is Techie, or HG3, which is Ulti. But yeah, Timper, what's going on through your head right now?
I'm just thinking, if UK is picking maps they feel comfortable on, and they're only winning by a few thousand, what are the next maps going to look like when they have to go pick maps that they're less comfortable on?
Oh my! Don't even start on this, Timper.
I know it sounds bad, but that is reality at this point. Russia is basically mirroring them on each of their picks.
Yeah,
but just losing by just a few thousand, and that's just not enough.
Is that even though it's 2-1, the United Kingdom is kind of fighting a losing battle just because on paper Russia has more of those skill sets that they can cover. For example, those gimmicks, which we are gonna see Fremont 2 right here, Timper. And yeah, this one is quite rough for United Kingdom from what we have seen yesterday.
Yeah, Fremont 2 is... you can already see one person in the lobby. Soundboomer is already in. And I'm expecting there to be some type of easy from them.
Yep, and your easy multipliers are going to be 1.3x with easy and 1.9x with easy HD. So it's actually a good question. Will Soundboomer actually pick easy? Because you see, the easy multipliers this time are not that generous for this guy. And of course, Soundboomer This is the person that literally top scores 3 mod maps with easy in previous rounds, and yeah, he has that reputation of being the strongest reading player in the tournament, and he is here, of course. Yeah, for United Kingdom, I can pretty much call the roster that we're gonna see. It's mostly gonna be, most likely gonna be Umaros with that Nomad for that stable performance that she always can maintain. Wiggler for HD Nukes for Hard Rock, and most likely either Gary Eats or Sparkly Fairy for some Hard Rock or hidden combination. Yeah, there he is. Wingo is in to steal the deal, but we also see. Just the name power on the Russian side. Just look at that Timber.
Yeah, it's crazy. And
Yeah.
Regine, good luck, have fun in the chat. So they are going into the map. Let's see what combos they're gonna go and pick.
Yep, that is right. Baby, Mouseart and Ice Stones and Sound Boomer. After all, it's their pick, and you would expect this squad to step in. Let's just see if Sound Boomer will pick easy once more, Bernie.
Yeah, you can definitely see that Russia is really going with this reading strategy. You see Sound Boomer going with the easy hidden.
Oh my god.
Ice Stones on the hidden Hard Rock, Meowsart on the hidden. You see also Gary Eats on the hidden Hard Rock and Wiggler on that hidden, as well as Nuex on that Hard Rock. But yeah, that easy hidden from Sound Boomer is really gonna help them if they can hold on to some combo. So the stats right now that you see, the score, are not going to be super accurate, but you can kind of do some math at home if you want on Sound Boomer. But you see Sound Boomer still holding on to a full combo, as well as Ice Stones, those over mods really helping them out. Wavy and Meowsart, Wavy does find a break, but there's no full combos right now. Still on the side of Team UK, Mriaus being the only big combo still on the UK, and still doesn't really match the combos right now happening from Sound Boomer and Ice Stones as we enter this first Ki.
Yeah, that anti-mode might be the kryptonite for United Kingdom, but they're still holding, keeping the dream alive, though Sound Boomer with an FD Ice Stones is also here. And if you just multiply that, if you count in that easy multiplier, it's gonna be Russian Federation winning, but they do not even need it right now, because you already see the lead flick over towards them. United Kingdom, they still have Gary Eats and Mrao. They are right now tearing this map apart, and with those breaks from Russia, actually a double break, it's only Ice Stones left in the game. Wavy is also here getting his back, but right now, United Kingdom, you need to run away, especially after that Ice Stones is giving you the best opportunity of your life. If you want a breakpoint, it has to happen on this Prima 2 right here. Black Diamond might be your high card that you have in this match.
Yeah, and you see those breaks happening from Sound Boomer as well as Ice Stones. That's not really helping the side of Team Russia right now, but Wavy is still holding on to a very respectable combo. But you see on the side of Team UK, the nice recoveries from Rao and Gary Eats, as well as backups from UX and Wiggler as we enter the second Ki. There goes Gary Eats. Rao still holding on to combo as well as NeoX on the side of Team UK. Side of Team Russia, you have Wavy on that recovery. Sound Boomer trying their best to hold on to some combo on that easy hidden, but Ice Stones as well and Meowsart, everyone's still holding on to very respectable combos on the side of Team Russia. There goes Wiggler finding a break right now, and there goes Gary Eats as well, and there goes Sound Boomer as well on the side of Team Russia, but you still have Mrao holding on to a very good combo on the side of Team UK, as well as NeoX on that backup as well. But you gotta be careful, you still have Wavy holding on, and there goes Gary Eats once again. Wavy still holding on to a very respectable combo as well as Ice Stones, so Team UK really needs to pay attention to those combos as well. But there goes Ice Stones!
Oh my god, this turned out to be a disaster for Russian Federation right now. Only Wavy on the board. And you look at the United Kingdom, Amro, the unsung hero of the Great Britain, is here. 1k combo already. Nobody excited them from Mrao, but there he is. His cursor is a blade and he is carving the map open. That break is quite tragic. It's not gonna be 700 combo, it's not gonna be 700k, but the message is pretty damn clear. 200 combo, and wait, I do not think that's gonna be enough. Look at Wavy, he's pulling it back and counting Sound Boomer's multiplier. I think Bernie, United Kingdom, They were super close of getting that break point, but at the end, Russia got back on track, and by the
Well,
calculations, it's
Just confirm
1.9x. Yeah.
60k for Russia.
Oh my days.
Damn. Okay.
That break from Row, that was the game changer. And yeah, that was really close, really intense battle between Wavy and Row, but at the end, this Wavy guy, I mean, what can you expect from the 5WC 2025 minor league winner? In fact, the carry of the team there, gaining a lot of experience, and this is just the caliber that we're talking about, Timper.
Yeah, and just streamer, please change points. Thank you.
Oh yeah, should be 2-2. 2-2.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, this shows that a map like Fremont at this point, I guess, is also up in the air, even if it's picked by Russia.
Yeah. Finally, there's finally some counter action from United Kingdom. So far, it's only been Russia getting their hands on United Kingdom's picks, but right now, United Kingdom is fighting back. And yeah, matter of fact, this it's only 4 maps into the match, but I can tell you this is already the hardest match that Russia has played out of all the 6 previous matches they have. And matter of fact, they were losing 2-1. That was the first time we saw Russia losing in this tournament, which is already quite an achievement, Timber.
Yeah, definitely. UK, as we've discussed at the start of this match, is definitely bringing the fight to the Russian team. The Russian team, having had basically no pushback from any of the teams they faced so far, now have a daunting task before them in the United Kingdom. And right now, we're waiting on that next pick from the UK. But right now, what is even comfortable for the UK to pick at this point? And I guess it's the Hard Rock 3.
That is the map that we just saw some stellar performance on from Wiggler, getting 600k against France, while everybody else only got 300. 300k was the maximum score from anyone in the lobby, and Wiggler was the one who doubled any of those scores. And I believe they are betting on Wiggler's performance once more right here, Timper.
Yeah, definitely, because their score in total was around 1.6 million last match. So hopefully Russia cannot do better than that, because it is going to be very close. Because so far on each pick that the United Kingdom has thrown at Russia, it's been very, very close.
Yeah. And once again, another story with a really high skill control map. This one, 128 BPM, a lot of snaps here and there, and a lot of high velocity sliders. Actually, some of them are, they even might be cross screen sliders, and they're super fast, and they're also reverse sliders that are just brutal. Like we did see France and the United Kingdom literally have a full combo reset for both countries on those. And yeah, this is one of the hardest maps in the pool. Was that good luck and funds? Are in the chat Wiggler, Umaros, Gary Eats, and Sparkle Fairy for United Kingdom, Veriska, Melzart, Ice Stones, Rage, and Dashi for Russian Federation. So far it is 2-2 if you just joined the stream. This match has been very intense, and we're slowly but surely entering the mid game of it.
Yes, and also to mention, Russia so far has not played Hard Rock 3 in any of the stages that they have played. In the semifinals and in the finals, they did ban the Hard Rock 3.
Ooh.
So this is going to be as well very interesting to see how Russia will play this out. But we're going to get started with Hard Rock 3. And we'll already see an early break from Meowsart, as well as an early break from Gary Eats as well. But we see an early lead right now coming in from the United Kingdom.
Yeah, that battlefield is one of the toughest ones so far that Russia and United Kingdom will have to face. We're already seeing some opening breaks. Umaros and Mauzarto just cannot find their grip on this map. Gary's also falling short. It's just Wiggler and Sparkly Fairy for United Kingdom and 3 FCs for Russian Federation. We're waiting for the first KI. This is where the map will actually start showing its true colors, but here are the sliders that I've been talking about. Surprisingly though, there is still 2 FCs for both countries, and right now it is just the tug of war, and we're waiting for the actual storm to start.
Yeah, these sliders are crazy. I'm very surprised that there's still full combos happening on both teams. Raging Dashy, Ice Stone still holding on, but you still have Sparkly Fairy, and there was a break happening in the United Kingdom. Not sure what the player was, but there's still Sparkly Fairy still holding on to the full combo for the British squad. But there goes the lead right now for Team Russia, and Raging Dashy and Ice Stones are doing amazing work for their team right now, and the United Kingdom really needs to pray for a break to happen right now from Team Russia. I'm sorry, in order for them to actually still have a shot in this map.
Oh,
and there goes Raging Dashy.
Yeah, this is exactly the opportunity United Kingdom has been seeking for. You see it breaching the defense, 160k score difference still on the board. It's quite doable with that break from Ice Stones right now. You just have Sparkly Fairy with an FC. Matter of fact, you have Garrett and Numeros with recoveries. And from 160k it went rapidly to 60. And right now, look at that. It's skyrocketing. Sparkly Fairy just needs to hold for a bit longer. And right now, he is the carry for Team United Kingdom. He is the knight in the shining armor. And this is his show. This is just the world. It's his world, and we're living in
There's
it.
no way.
Already 70k. No, finally goes down Bernie. But look at what he has done.
Yeah, that was a very good score right now from Sparkly Fairy, holding on to those insane back and forth sliders, still holding on to some of them, but that was an amazing performance from Sparkly Fairy, and that's going to give another point to the United Kingdom. This was actually one of the better maps that they have played, and one of the bigger leads that they had. 26,000 points is still not a huge lead for the United Kingdom, but still bigger than any of the leads that they've had so far. But you see a lot of S ranks from Ice Stones and Umaroth as well. But that score from Sparkly Fairy, that he was the MVP for this United Kingdom roster and for this map as well.
Dude, this is just madness. And not only because that mind-blowing performance from Sparkly Fairy, Hamster did insane, but it's also that they picked it thinking that Wiggler would be the one to carry, because last time Wiggler got the top score, and this time Wiggler is not even top scoring, but they still got another player who is more than capable of just taking the situation under his own control and being the determining factor. This is the team power that the United Kingdom has always had, and right now they're showcasing it to us, Timper.
Yeah, definitely. But once again, it's kind of but it is a lot better than any of their other maps. So, but it was another tech pick, which was more on the comfortable side for them. But I don't think there's any more tech picks left in this pool now.
Ooh. Yeah, speaking of tech picks, what have I just seen in chat? I knew this was gonna happen, Timper. I knew this was gonna happen. It is DT4, and that's also the map the United Kingdom has banned last time against France, and now it is being picked by Russia. And this is arguably the hardest map in the pool as well. It is a custom from Seboya Vladimir, and it's a gimmick DT4, which also has a lot of finger control elements. This map, I just could go on and on my rant about this one. First of all, it's a North Korean song, which is already funny enough. And second of all, yeah, it is CS5, AR7, and you have such diabolical finger control sections over there. Even our best replayer got 400k on the map. And those finger control sections, they are also so dense that it is just impossible to maintain both aim and your tapping skills on this map.
Yeah, and also with this map being only 2 minute 40 without DT, this map is going to be less than 2 minutes long. It is going to be AR9 after DT. So this is quite low AR for a DT. And the map is short, so any miss on any of the points in this map is going to be devastating for your score, because your score is going to just increase so much, because the score cap is already set at 1.2 million because of the DT. So it is more than a no mod, and it's a short map.
Yeah, Timper, I do not even know who United Kingdom will send on this map. We already see the lineup. I was kind of expecting Nukes to show up because Nukes is the strongest tapping player on the side of United Kingdom, but that's not gonna be the case here. That gimmick caught him off guard and we're seeing a different one. But I know for sure that Russia is very much confident with this selection of players for This Is Offensive. DT4 and Bernie, what do you have to say about this one?
Yo, this song is crazy, Philo. Like, this is a banger, if I'm being honest with you. But we're gonna get started with our DT4, and we already have every single player in the lobby. We're gonna get started, and we'll see how the United Kingdom will go with this one. Like everyone has mentioned so far, the United Kingdom is not very known for their DTs as well as this DT4, but there goes breaks, 3 breaks happening already on the side of Team United Kingdom. There's no FCs right now on the side of Team Russia. I mean, there's still Wiggler and Shemoy. Shemoy actually drops, but Wiggler still holding on to a full combo. So a very good start for the United Kingdom.
Hold up, the low accuracy FC on Wiggler might be just it. You just need to hold more. You need a bit more breaks from Russian Federation still though, because the accuracy is superior on their side. This is exactly what's happening right now. That is just great, but here they are, more finger control tapping section, and Wiggler is just carving this map open right now. We're already halfway through 85% accuracy, but who the hell cares? It's 8k score difference, and United Kingdom just keeps going. Hamster is also here for the support, and now he finds a break, and it's once again just a Wiggler show once more. Icestones is doing his best to counter that FC, but it's not happening. No, it is! In fact, that break right after the slider was crucial. Bernie, last third of the map left. Icestones, it's just his time to shine.
It's just Icestones right now, but Icestone does find a break. But there's breaks right now happening everywhere in the lobby. There's nothing really going on. The only big combo right now is Meowsard, and it's still only 120 combo. But there's still a big lead on Team Russia right now, but it's still 20k. But there's nothing really happening on the side of Team United Kingdom. You had Wiggler and Hamster still holding on, but nothing really. But wait, actually still Shemoy and Rao. Wait. I didn't even notice that the score flipped. It's 30k right now for Team United Kingdom. And this could be the first. Shemoy is still holding on, and this could be the first breakpoint in this entire match. The first breakpoint going for Team United Kingdom, having the first breakpoint on DT4.
And this is the map they banned, Bernie. This is the map they banned yesterday. And now they're beating a Seed 1 team. The favorite of the tournament, the villains of the story, they picked the DT4 thinking that United Kingdom would have gotten skill cap on this one, but look at what happened.
Yo, no one looked at Hamster's score, by the way.
Oh my god. Yeah, this spell that Russia casted, it turned back on its master, and United Kingdom, just like that, look how tables have turned. This is the highest amount of points Russia has ever lost to a team in 5EC. It was 3, and now United Kingdom is the first one to get a 4th point on the board, and they are winning 2-4.
Yeah, who would have thought that the first team to take a breakpoint in this match would be UK? From what I've seen from Russia, they've looked undefeatable. And the UK right now is showing that Russia still has weaknesses, and they are trying to consolidate that with Nomad 3.
They really are. I mean, this is what happens. After all, Russia, they do not have a full roster. After all, Lefruited got injured and cannot play, and Lefruited is arguably their strongest tapping player and one of their strongest gimmick players. And that's why DT4 was not such dominant from them, was just enough for United Kingdom to bring it back. But now, after one custom map, we're going for a different one. It's going to be Custom Nomad 3 from Hamano, and this map is one of my favorite maps. In the pool, 150 BPM alt, but it's not just alt. This one has it's just Hamano's mapping is such a great freeform mapper. So the patterns, the alt patterns that you will see on this map, they are not like anything else. It's kind of its own unique skill set. Like other Nomad 3s do not look similar to this one, but it's still very much a good Nomad 3 map that I'm just really fond of. And yeah, once again for United Kingdom, Nomad 3, something they have been picking throughout this entire tournament, and they have all the right people for this one, Timper.
Yeah. And funny thing, this is actually going to be the second time that Russia is going to play a normal 3 in this tournament. The first time they played it was during Swiss Stage 1. And it wasn't even their pick. So this is the second time ever in this tournament that they're going to play a normal 3.
Wait, really? That is insane. I mean, such a great control team is United Kingdom, and they're only picking it now. Wait, that's quite crazy. But regardless, Timper, this map is super difficult even for United Kingdom, because the highest score that we have seen from United Kingdom was 432k from Wiggler. Azors got 300k. It was Mro, Romarov, and Tommel, and we are seeing quite a different lineup. Actually, Mro is not here. It is going to be Hamster Lol stepping in. So these are your 4 players, and the Russian Federation sending in Raging Dasher, Frindin, Ice Stones, and Mouse Arte. There we go, starting off with those kick sliders.
Yeah, these kick sliders are getting us started on this Nomad 3. And this Nomad 3 is evil, Philo. Like, this Nomad 3 doesn't give any players a single break, but you see breaks still happening from Hamster and Wiggler. You still see 2 full combos on the side of Team UK from Timmel, and actually a backup combo from Umaroth. Never mind, they find a break, but there goes Raging Dashy and Frindin still holding on to those full combos. There's no full combos right now on the side of Team United Kingdom. Timmel does find a break. Raging Dashy and Frindin are still holding on. A nice little backup combo from Meowsart as well. You see a break from Ice Stones happening right now. Sparkly Fairy and Wiggler are on the recovery as well, but you also see a combo being built up by Umaroth as well. And there goes Frindin right now, and Meowsart as well, but there goes Sparkly Fairy as well. You see a combo being built up by Wiggler right now, but you see still a full combo. Never mind, Raging Dash, he does find a break, and there's no full combos right now happening on the side of Team Russia.
Yeah, that was the last bash, and Raging Dash and Ice Stones lost their last combos on the Russian side, and right now Wiggler, once again, who else if not her? Arguably, the new Queen of England is right here, and she is here to strike. 98% accuracy, 600 combo. We're waiting for the KI to start, but so far it is already 200k. It was just one blink, and after that, the colossal advantage on side of United Kingdom. The only question right now, how far will Wiggler be able to pull off that score? Will it even be an FC? Who knows? Because so far Wiggler has been surprising us more and more, Bernie. It is now just her show.
Yo, Wiggler is still holding on. Her combo is going crazy right now, and still going, Wiggler. She's holding on to these combos and these sliders, and she's going crazy. All eyes on her right now. There's nothing happening on the side of Team Russia right now. Nothing. All eyes on Wiggler right now. Finally finding a break, but I think that she did just enough for Team United Kingdom to bring another point on the board, and being 5-2. Nothing really happening on the side of Team Russia. So you still have a combo from Raging Dashi, but it's still not enough. And there goes Raging Dashi. That was the nail in the coffin of the Snowmod 3, Philo.
Yeah, and those two, they have traded blows before, but this one hits different. This is a statement. Wiggler just pointed the scoreboard with dominance, and I think it is pretty clear that Russia actually sort of got skill cap in this one. 160k from Violence, and nobody has more than 300k from Russian side, while Wiggler is just here, and there is no match for her. That's a 5th point.
That's another point for the United Kingdom on this Nomad 3. And United Kingdom is surprising us very much against this Russian team. This Russian team that up to this point hasn't dropped more than 3 maps in each of their matches, and now is down 5-2 against this United Kingdom roster. And Philo, this is bound to be a great match.
This is indeed, I mean, Frost cannot just keep doing that, because with that Russia, it actually looks like we might go to bracket reset. So far, this is the most desperate situation that Russia has ever been into, and those control maps is something that United Kingdom, with this lineup, I think they could beat pretty much any team in the world in 5 digits. I don't know, but Timper, what do you think will happen next?
I don't know. This is something we've yet to see happen to Russia. And right now, it is back to the Russian Federation to get their next pick on the board. And for their sake, I hope they are confident enough and get it on the board for themselves, because if they don't, this might be a very quick bracket reset.
Indeed. And you know why this is happening, Timper? Is like, yes, Russia is your seed 1 team, they haven't lost to anyone, but there is one advantage that all of those loser bracket teams have, is that they are more familiar with the pool. And right now, this is exactly what's given the United Kingdom that head start. They have played against France. This pool seems like a playground to them right now. They already know what works, while Russia is just experimenting for the first time, because it's their first time playing Grand Finals pool. And this might be the deal for United Kingdom right here. Russia, though, is picking the map that we have not seen so far. It's going to be Fremont 1, Capital Santos. And that's your old map. That's your old map with slight BPM changes and overall mechanics test and consistency A. So quite a chill map, honestly, if you ask me. And of course, it's Kakozetsu Thanatos, such a banger, and I am pretty sure that's the point that Russia really needs. If they lose this one, it's 6-2, and considering the condition of the United Kingdom right now, I do not think one more point is going to be an issue for them.
Yeah, and definitely with this Fremont 1, we're going to see one player in particular, and that is Soundboomer, because the easy multipliers for this map are 2.2x for easy and 2.9x for easy hidden. So there's a lot more to gain for Soundboomer here.
Yeah, I think this is the strategy that they are choosing. I mean, after all, we have seen a lot of free mods in Russia matches for a reason, and Soundboomer is here for that assignment. Once again, he's on the duty with easy. Ice Stone's Wavy and Raging Dashi are here. Once again, Raging Dashi substituted in left rooted, but so far Raging Dashi has been doing it really well. Still though, United Kingdom just does not want to back down. They do not want to get eliminated from the tournament. Second place is not enough for them. They survived through the entirety of losers bracket. It's been like 9 matches in the tournament for them. It's just they're just too far ahead. They're too far away from getting that loss. And Godaka fans are in chat. This might be the most crucial map of this entire match, Bernie.
Yeah, this map is going to be crazy, Philo. United Kingdom really putting up a performance of a lifetime, aiming for that gold in this 5-digit European Cup. Russian Federation, however, they do need another point on the board just to get their momentum up and get their morale a bit up as well. And maybe Soundboomer may be the answer on this Fremont 1 Soundboomer, that Easy HD multiplier. You saw Soundboomer as well on that Easy HD, and there we go. Oh, Soundboomer only opting for the easy on this one, but you also see Raging Dashi on that hidden and Ice Stones on the Hard Rock. And on the side of Team UK, you see a double hidden from Shamui and Wiggler, and then Hard Rock on Sparkly Fairy. So let's see how it goes for both of these teams.
Yep, and there we are with the start. The intro is here, and right now it's just the early days. Surprised we're not seeing Umeros on Noma. It's usually her who's opting that for United Kingdom, but it's gonna be actually Timel Tomel instead of her. Still though, we're seeing 2 breaks right off the bat, Shamui and Davey doing those tactical misses, so not gonna matter much. Still 3 FCs versus 3 FCs, and I'm pretty sure those 2 will recover. Shamui though finding Nazaro and Sparkly Fairy. That is a more brutal one, but still you have Soundboomer with a break of the combo. He goes down, and that is a big hit on the Russian defenses. Same for United Kingdom though, it's not 2 versus 2, but the multiplier is doing things for Russian Federation right now, Bernie.
Yeah, this multiplier is gonna be very helpful for the Russians right now. Wavy still holding on to a combo, but you still have Wiggler and Timel Tomel on those FCs, if I'm not mistaken, on the side of Team United Kingdom. As we enter this next key eye, both of those players are still holding on to those combos respectively. There goes Timel right now, but it's still all eyes on Wiggler right now, and she's still holding on to that combo for United Kingdom. But there goes a recovery as well from Soundboomer, doing a great work. But there goes Soundboomer. Soundboomer does find a break. Raging Dash being the only combo right now on the Russians, but Wiggler does find a break as well. And right now, the only combo right now is Sparkly Fairy and Raging Dashy on the UK and Russia respectively.
Yeah, this map does not have mercy on anyone. Look at that! A catastrophical collapse on the Russian side, and right now it is Sparkly Fairy. Who else if not him? Wiggler and him are taking turns. Sparkly though is finding a break on this Fremont 1 right now. 130k score difference. So far it is still gonna be just barely enough for United Kingdom to win this, even considering the easy multiplayer, but they need more. They need more for that comfy advantage. Wiggler is trying her best once again. You already did it 2 or 3 times so far into this match, and your people need you once again. Show us more of that incredible performance that you have always had. The potential on Wiggler is just insane, and right now there's only Last Ki that is separating United Kingdom from glory of getting that 6th point. Because Russia, they need it desperately. If you win this map, it's basically guaranteed that you will get another point. It's a very high chance. And right now, that slow part is not playing in Russia's favor.
Yeah, this slow part right now being a bit of free combo as we enter this final Ki. We see a break coming in from Raging Dashy. Soundboomer does find some combo, but on the side of Team United Kingdom, you still have Wiggler, but Wiggler does find a break, and that could be but Soundboomer as well found the break. There's only Wavy right now with the combo on the side of the Russian Federation. There's no combos right now on the side of United Kingdom, and I don't know, this is gonna be very close, Philo.
I think this is gonna be enough. Wavy is pulling it back and the easy multiplier is saving them. But look at Wavy, the sharpest tool in the shed that Russia has prepared. There he is, shooting his best shot, 700 combo, while there is no one to do any opposition against him. It is Wavy's time right now, and with that he turns Chaos into Art FC in the ending of the map.
I'm not sure if the easy multiplier will be enough. Is it, Philo? It is enough.
It is enough.
Another point. Okay, another point for the Russians. They needed this point so badly, but still, United Kingdom is in the lead, and it is their pick now. So, Philo, Timper, tell me your thoughts. What do you think they're going to be picking right now?
I don't know. They've already exhausted most of their comfortable picks, I think. It's gonna be a coin toss for them, I think, at this point. Just have to see which maps are left again.
The maps are left, right. Yeah, one thing that the United Kingdom, they have picked Fremont 3 last time, and they're doing it once again. Your rhythm map that you have in this pool, which is another Fremont map. Bro, the entirety of Fremont pool has been active so far in this match. Fremont 4 banned, and this is the last Fremont map that is left. It is quite short, 162 BPM, some 1/3, some 1/4 in this map. And United Kingdom, last time they got such a terrific team score in this one. I believe it was almost 3 million, it was like 2.7. With Wiggler, Umaroth, and Sparkly Fairy, those three, I think they popped off on this map, getting around 700k, 800k on the map. And yeah, if they need a point, they need it right now. They need a map they're comfortable on, and this is exactly the way to go with.
Yeah, definitely. But it is another map that can be played by Soundboomer with the easy multiplier. The easy multiplier for the Fremont 3 is going to be 1.7 for easy and 2.4 for easy hidden. So, is Soundboomer going to risk it?
Is Soundboomer going to risk it? I think they might have to risk it if they're in for the map. I'm gonna be honest with you, Timber. I have never seen Soundboomer go for anything else than easy on Fremont.
Yeah.
I have not seen this guy go with just bare hidden. It was always that easy combination that we've seen from Soundboomer. So if he's in, 99% chance, I'm guaranteeing you that's gonna be easy. And United Kingdom, we're gonna finally see the appearance of the tapping demon of their roster. Is going to be Neox. This guy was the carry for multiple of those tapping maps, and he also happened he also happens to be just as strong on the Hardrock department, so I guess Hardrock from him. No one from Wiggler, that's right, you want that stable FC from your carry, from your strongest player in the team. And oh no, it's gonna be HD actually, but Umaros, that's finally the player that I was expecting to opt into Nomad, and Timel with Hidden as well as Wiggler. For Russia, it's going to be Soundboomer once again with Easy, a Hardrock and Hidden from Ice Stones and Rage Dash respectively, and Wavy with that Nomad. So once again, battle of consistency between Wavy and Wiggler and Umaros is gonna be occurring. Wiggler, once again, the tactical misses have been the strat into this match, Bernie.
Yeah, the tactical misses from Wiggler have been insane, but still you have all players full comboing on the side of Team Russia, which can be a bit concerning as well for this start. And this map is not very long; it's a little bit under 2 minutes, but you saw full combos from Nuex and Umaroth happening on the side of Team United Kingdom. There goes Sound Boomer, and that could be a bit detrimental for the Russians right now. But you saw those 3 full combos from Raging Dashy, Ice Stones, and Wavy, but be careful of those FCs as well happening from Nuex and Umaroth. Those can be very helpful, and as well as Wiggler on that recovery, but no one seems to want to break right now on the side of Team Russia.
Yeah, no one wants to be the first one to fall. This is what makes it truly beautiful, Bernie, as only last third of the map is left. And just look at them, we're just waiting for people to start blinking, and there they are, Timel trading with Ice Stones. And this is gonna be held in the United Kingdom. Soundboomer with that multiplier is still doing things, it's still not gonna be enough, but United Kingdom, they have the lead at the moment. They need to consolidate it as much as they can. It is growing rapidly with another break from Ice Stones, but they need to see more. If maybe a Raging Dash, either of those would be the dream come through for them, but so far it's not happening. Oh my god, it's,
wait,
but
there's a break from Wavy.
The opposite. There is a break from Wavy, but look at Nix and Timel going down 170k, and Soundboomer's multiplier I think is gonna be barely enough for them right now, but not anymore. Look at that, it's just skyrocketing. And I actually do not know. Bernie. I'm really confused with this one.
I don't think there's enough. I don't think there's enough for Russia. That combo.
UK wins by 14k.
14k?
14k?
What? There is no way. Man, this is... Barely, I'm not even going to like... This is the first time we have seen Soundboomer's multiplier not being enough for Russia to win.
Yeah, and that makes you think maybe Soundboomer would have been better off if they picked the Easy Hidden, because we did see the Easy Hidden on that free mod 1, if I'm not mistaken, free mod 2. I'm not too sure, but you did see Soundboomer on that Easy Hidden, and here the Easy Hidden multiplier could have really helped them in this case, but unfortunately not really. And now UK is in match point, but the next pick is going to be Russia. Timper, thoughts?
This is do or die for Russia. It's either they pick a map here and they have to win every single map until that tiebreaker, because UK has done it. They have forced at least a tiebreaker for themselves, and maybe even a match win here in the first grand finals match. And are we going to see a bracket reset after a few more maps here, or is Russia going to come back here? But with what map are they going to do it? There's no free mods left, so no easies, and maybe a hidden 2? That's probably the most that I'm thinking about for them here with the low AR, but it's hard to say.
It is really hard to say, and we're using time out, it seems like to me, because that's such a desperate situation to be in if you are Russia. You were thought to be the undefeatable team, and right now you're one step away from getting a second chance in bracket reset. So timeout it is. And with that we're gonna unfortunately have to force a 3-minute ad break, because we cannot be snoozing that anymore. I'm so sorry, dear viewers, but yeah, that's gonna be it. But you're not gonna miss any gameplay, which is quite great for now. We can just think, what could it be for Team Russia? I mean, you know, just looking at their previous matches, I would not go for something consistency based. So those Nomad 1, HD1, Hardrock 1, DT1 picks probably not gonna be it, because these are type of maps that even Poland managed to actually get a couple of points over Russia, and pretty much same for France. So not something I would be the biggest fan of. But Timper, What are your thoughts?
Yeah, from looking at the data we have right now, I still think the Hidden 2 is probably the best chance Russia has here to try at least to get that point on the board, to try and get back into the swing of things, to try and get back that momentum they had. But UK has been showing up on even the Russians' picks, and it's been insane to see UK just doing so well, even on the picks that Russia is picking. And
Wait,
I think Russia is even at this point scared to pick anything.
they might be, but to be wait, guys, what are we doing? There is one super strong skill set that Russia has always had, but for some reason they have not picked it. I'm talking about tapping. United Kingdom
They don't want
literally
to,
banned. Yeah, United Kingdom literally banned tapping. They got rid of DT3. They got rid of Nomad 5. But you still have DT2 and Nomad 2. And you have just tapping demons on the side of Russian Federation. So to me, I think just go with that. It might be the way, it might be the kryptonite that United Kingdom has.
Yeah, but at that point, if this is Russia's pick, the next pick is going to be the UK again. And what is the UK going to pick at that point? Because for them, they have to pick something they are at least a little bit comfortable on. But they don't want to pick a normal 2, they don't want to pick a DT2, they don't want to pick a hidden 2. So they're just left with Nomad 1, Hidden 1, Hardrock 1, or DT 1.
Yeah, like there is a reason why they have not picked those tapping maps, and I don't even know why. Like, yeah, sure, you do not have left-footed for the tapping player, but I do not think that's enough to drag you down on those tapping maps. But so far it does seem so, because it's not going to be a tapping pick, it's going to be DT1 Timper.
That is something I did not expect. Of course, the UK did ban this last match, so the Russians might be banking on the UK not being comfortable on this map, but from what we've seen on the DT4, that might not be as true as it might seem.
Yeah, and Temper, by speaking about tapping, this DT1 at the first it doesn't seem to be a tapping map, but in fact this is the tappiest our DT1 slot has ever been. It's a custom map from Godot Tose, banger song, banger mapper as well. Those DT customs that Godot Tose makes are just beautiful. And yeah, it's 250 BPM jump control map. Very, yeah, you have to control the cursor really well on this one. And not only that, but you have those 10 note 250 BPM bursts in between those jumps. So you will need extreme consistency when it comes to this map. Hence why you have Neux, your tapping specialist, your tapping carry, and also Boriska for Russian Federation, who is also one of the strongest tapping players that you have left in the tournament. And this guy FC'd Berlin, he FC'd Finals DT3, which was a super high BPM, just raw speed check, another custom map. So this guy got hands when it comes to those tapping maps. And with that, we see all the lineups. Russian Federation one step away from starting bracket reset. The beasts are wounded right now, and they need to fight back. If they don't, the United Kingdom will have an insanely strong confidence boost, and who knows how bracket reset will go if Russia loses this one. So best of luck to both countries, and let the strongest nation win.
Yeah, we're already getting started on our DT1. It's not your usual anime song, which is very good to see. Some variation in these kinds of mappings, but you see already full combos being broken by Wiggler, for example. But still, everyone holding on. But wait, Nux actually did find a break, and there goes another break from Nux, as well as Gary Eats. So now that's going to be an early advantage for the side of the Russians. And as we enter this first Ki, you see everyone's still holding on to their respective full combos, but those 4 FC still being held by Russia are helping them. But there goes Wavy. It's only 3 full combos, but it's still 3v1 on the side of Team Russia.
Yeah, Russia finally finding their strong footing onto this map and already having a very good head start there in the driver's seat right now. 200k difference. Malzahar finds a break. Boriska also 1-by-1. Hold on. This might be doable for United Kingdom to bring back. They see the combat gates open, but will they be able to fit through them before they shut again? Is the question right now. Sparkly Fairy is here with the full combo. Nukes with a recovery, but no, this map is just diabolical. Breaks left and right, and with that, there's only Ice Stones with a major combo. And he is a Russian player, so that is gonna be the salvation for them. But wait a minute, another break from Ice Stones. 360k score difference, though, Birdie, I do not think many things can be done after this point.
Yeah, there's not enough time really for the UK to come back from this. Sparkly Fairy does find another break. You have a very nice recovery coming from New X, but unfortunately, there's not enough time. And there goes New X, and that was the nail in the coffin for this map, and another point for the Russian Federation, and just delaying the bracket reset that could potentially happen in a few moments. But the next pick right now, it is going to be for the UK.
Yeah, this is not done yet. Russia finally showing why they won all the matches in Swiss stage, why they have not lost a single one in bracket stage. 4th point, and at least some confidence boost for them. 4-6 though, United Kingdom, they have 2 more attempts of securing the victory before going for tiebreaker. And Timper, what do we think is the best option for them right now?
Well, we don't really have to think because we already have an insta-pick from Wiggler. It is going to be the Hidden One, which is probably the best chance they have. Because all the other maps are either a coin flip or just not their skill set.
Yeah, and there it is. HD1 indeed. Gonna be this one, the one that they played last time as well. And the scores against France, they were quite great. It was a 500k from Wiggler once again. This person is just insane at the game. I do not even I cannot even explain how we are seeing so many pop-offs from her on so many different maps of different skill sets, but pretty sure the strategy for United Kingdom is that they're trying to pick maps that she is comfortable on. And yeah, of course, not only that, you have Timol Tomol. He played last time getting almost 400k. Sparkly Fairy and Shamui also played it last time, and overall they got 1.5 million team score, which is quite good for a Grand Finals pool HD1 team score. And yeah, it's gonna be this one. It consists of a lot of, you know, it's a bit of everything. You have consistency, you have bursts, it's quite tappy, and also there is a bunch of sliders. It's quite light techy.
Yeah, it is going to be quite a funky kind of a map. It is on the higher end of BBM skill, only at 212. So it is kind of a regular HD1, but it has some tech things as well. Yeah. So it is on the side that UK should be more comfortable on. But you never know, because nerves should be very high and are probably very high at this point.
They are really high. I mean, considering what they're doing right now, they might realize what situation they're in right now. I mean, Russia is a titan, and getting 6 points against them is one hell of an achievement. And you cannot even be sure on this HD1 because, yes, you have some great players for this one, but you also look at Raging Dashi. This guy is a beast. We saw some monstrosity from him in Finals HD1 map, which was a custom as well, and this guy FC'd it. He was the only one to FC'd it in his lobby, and there was, in fact, only 2 people who FC'd HD1 in the finals, and it was him and Sige. And matter of fact, he got higher accuracy than Sige. This guy, I'm terrified of his hidden skills. So if there is anyone to save Russian Federation from starting off a bracket reset, that would be Raging Dashi. Of course, I'm not even talking about crazy potential from Icestones, Melzart, and Baby. But yeah, this is what happens when you have two of the strongest teams in 5EC Grand Finals. And so far, we're just waiting. We will accept any outcome, because so far this match has been going crazy already. And with that, HD1, Re-End of a Dream. Let's get straight into it.
We're gonna get straight into it. This is UK's final pick as well of Hidden One, so also beware of that. So let's just get started. Like Timper did mention, this is a very regular standard Hidden One with some awkward aim elements, but also some tech elements as well, some slider tech being present here, but nothing to be concerned. You see an early break from Icestones and Wavy happening, but still United Kingdom still holding on to those full combos, and Wiggler was holding on an SS until moments ago, but there goes a first break from Sparkly Fairy from Humster, and still 3 full combos happening on the side of Team UK, giving them this early lead. And this map, you have to be very careful. It's 2 minutes 20 seconds, not very long, so the UK really needs to pay attention to those combos, and they need to hold on to those combos. But there goes Shamui, and only Wiggler and Tomal holding on those FCs.
Yeah, United Kingdom is standing on business right now, but Russia is back at it with the recoveries. Melzart though, 2 breaks, Raging Dashi, that is the player, that is the miss you were looking out for, and right now it's just 1 FC from Icestones. Wiggler though goes down, Icestones is the only full combo left, Sparkly Fairy goes down, and look at that, Violence, who else if not this guy, the prodigy of the Russian 5-digit scene, is the only one standing right now, but not with that break. We're already halfway through the map, Bernie, and look at what's happening.
I'm looking at what's happening, Philo, right now, and what I'm seeing is Tomal holding on to the highest combo in the lobby, but also matching with Raging Dashi. So right now it's all eyes on those people, but Sparkly Fairy is having a nice recovery combo, and we have moments, but there goes Tomal, and now this could be easily flipped to the side of Team Russia if Raging Dashi can hold on to that combo, as well as Icestones and Meowsart. But you still have Sparkly Fairy. You have to be very careful with Sparkly Fairy still holding on to some combo. The lead is flickering, but now I think it's on the side of the Russian Federation, thanks to that combo held by Raging Dashi, Icestones, and Meowsart. Very nice recovery from those 3 players, and it's still not done. The Russian Federation still has some game in them. You see breaks from Icestones and Meowsart, but Raging Dashi holding on to the combo. The Russians are not done yet, winning this last pick from the United Kingdom, and we're closer and closer to the tiebreaker, Philo.
This is the map that France got defeated on. This is the map that the United Kingdom beat France on, but that's not gonna be happening 2 times in a row. Russia saying, no, you cannot get rid of us like that. We have Raging Dashi, and you cannot do anything about it. It's a 5th point on their board, and also a break point, Bernie. United Kingdom now only have 1 room for error. Wait, no, they do not even have. Wait, it's
No,
Russia.
they don't.
Yeah.
Room.
It's just Russia having 1 room for error.
Yeah, this is Russia's pick now, and it's gonna be no mod 1. I was gonna say they.
No, hold on, it's a troll. It's a troll. It's a troll. It's a troll.
Oh,
Hamster.
my bad.
Hamster.
My bad. Okay, I got trolled. But I just want to point out that Russia still has this hidden 2 on board.
Yeah, definitely that Hidden 2 is still looming, and it is Russia that's already used their timeout, so they are gonna have to be picking quite quick here. And I think the most is gonna be just that Hidden 2. I think. Oh, okay. It's gonna be the DT2.
Oh, finally! This is the pick I've been waiting for. This is a pure stamina check map. There is a 150 node dev stream at 207 BPM, and overall, this map has 0 aim, like literally 0. It's just triples, quads, and long streams that you have in this map. And this is exactly the weakness that United Kingdom has. I know Nukes is more than capable of seeing that one, but I cannot say the same about anyone else. in the
Yeah.
UK roster. While for Russia, I mean, we know their game.
Yeah, for Russia, this should be a map that they are more on the comfortable side on than at least the UK. And for the UK, it is at least what you said. There is that one standout player, but the rest of the team is just not comfortable enough on these longer stream stamina maps, and they will just fall apart if they just run out of stamina, because at least this map is just so demanding on that stamina skill, and I don't think the UK is that comfortable on that.
Yeah, you know, when UK had time, it was 6-2, just one map, and it would have been over. But right now, the situation for them, just on paper, is not favored towards them, as this one is not only stamina heavy, but look at the drain, it is super long. And I am just scared to think what Russia will be able to pull off on this one. Before a tiebreaker, this is the last attempt of the United Kingdom to safely start the bracket reset. But Icetones, Bariska Baby and Mausarte do not want that to happen whatsoever. Garrett, Neox, Shamui and Sparkly Fairy gonna be doing their best to get that break point and secure a 75 victory. And once again, Bernie, I do not even know what to expect. This match has been so intense, and if it goes to tiebreaker, I will completely lose my mind.
There's only two outcomes for this map. It is going to be the bracket reset and a win for the United Kingdom, or the Russian Federation will secure the comeback and force tiebreaker. But we're going to get started with our DT2. More favored on the side of Team Russia, but still the UK has some competent players that are able to play this. And we see here everyone's still holding on to their respective combos, but Philo, we still have plenty of time on this map.
Well, we really do, and so far have great news if you're the UK fan, because the accuracies on the UK side are actually quite decent. The lead is not that big towards Russia. Now it is 30k, but still, a couple of breaks and it's gonna be done. But no, Shamui finding the opening break, dropping that first blood. Sparkly Fairy also dropping accuracy. And never mind, now it is back on track. Now this is what we have been expecting. Neox was 99 almost, Garrett was 93, but look at the rest. They are not that comfortable, even though they are trying to cheese those. It's still Russia that just has such a dominant accuracy that you cannot deal with.
Yeah, and you see a break coming in from Gary Eats, but you still see 4 full combos on the side of Team Russia, especially Icestones and Meows are holding on to 99%. Those full combos, these accuracies from Team Russia are very, very important, Philo. But you see the Gary Eats and Chamoy specifically are struggling a little bit on this DT2, and it's already a 400,000 point lead for the Team Russia, and no FCs are being broken by them. And Philo, I think that Russia did it.
I do not want to call it that early, Bernie, but I do have to agree with you. You look at that 115-0 death stream, and 3 out of 4 players of Team Russia just hit it with no issue. Wavy found a break right after, but who the hell cares? 600k combo advantage for Team Russia. We're only halfway through the map and you still have a double FC from Icetones and Bariska. This is insane gapping right now. They are burying them under a landslide of perfect hits, and that is going to be at 6 point for Team Russia. The only question right now, Bariska, Icetones, show us what you've got. Bariska shaking actually. That is quite insane. It's not only Icetones. How many times has this guy saved Team Russia already into this match? I cannot even count. And he is here once again. That is the killing blow before the tiebreaker that we're gonna see. 1.7k combo burn, and he's still going.
He's still going. Icetones is really wanting this FC really badly. We already know the outcome of this map. We already know that we are going to tiebreaker, but Icetones wants this FC. All eyes on him right now. The accuracy is very, very good for him, but all eyes are on him as well. And can he close out the FC? We're already a few moments away from finishing the map. And Ice Stones is still going. Is Ice Stones going to be able to close out the FC on the grand finals on this DT2? What a poetic
There
way.
is no way.
But
no.
Ice Stones
What
finding
is
a break
this?
on these doubles, but just more than enough for Russian Federation to force the tiebreaker. We are going with Furioso Melodia.
It is indeed time for tiebreaker. Get ready for the at everyone thing. Yeah, there it is. And the journey has been very long, very much draining for both countries. And right now we're standing at the verge of Russia's dominance, or at the verge of United Kingdom's chance to secure bracket reset. And one map will decide which outcome will happen. It is a custom map set of Furiosa Melodia, mapped by Decor, Alia, and Lighting. The Soundpoint 3 SR map for our 7 SR pool. And what a tiebreaker, what a song for this exact situation, Bernie Timper.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. This match has gone on for these past 12 maps, and both teams are now at 6 points. Only one of them can get this final point and either prove themselves as the winner of the tournament, or it is United Kingdom and they will got to challenge the Russia again in another match to try and win it all again. And right now, it is just gonna be such a nerve-wracking wait to get into this map, because it is either you win the tournament or you get another chance to win the tournament.
Oh, but just imagine how mentally tiring it will be if United Kingdom wins right now, because another set of maps is gonna be quite a challenge for both countries. I'm pretty sure they both are tired already, but they need that tiebreaker. I think we're seeing good luck and fun. We are indeed seeing. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 8 players in the lobby, 4 from Russia, 4 from United Kingdom. They are trying to beat each other, but one thing I know for sure is that they have the same dream. The dream of ascending to the throne of the 5-digit European Cup 2026, and Sound Boomer is going for easy. I do not even know what to say about it. I was trying to do some crazy narrative stuff, but this just completely caught me off guard. I'm sorry. But 5 minutes and 11 seconds of Furiosa Melodia. And at the end, we will get the answer of will United Kingdom do the impossible, or will Russia secure the throne and get the first place in 5-digit European Cup. Off we go, Bernie.
Off we go. We see Raging Dashi also on the hidden. So the Russians really want this tiebreaker to go in their way. They're over modding it with Sound Boomer on that easy as well. But Raging Dashi is, and Ice Stones being the only FCs right now happening on the side of Team Russia. But you see, when Raging Dashi does find a break, and now it's 3 full combos on the side of Team Russia right now. Wiggler, Sparkly Fairy, and Umaroth still holding on to this full combos. Ice Stones being the only full combo still on Russia. And here we go. We're gonna enter the first Ki of this Furioso Melodia. 3 full combos still happening on the side of United Kingdom. Ice Stones still holding on for the Russians, but there goes Sparkly Fairy, Wiggler, and Umaroth being the only full combos right now against Ice Stones, and a 46k score lead right now for the United Kingdom, as Umaroth and Wiggler are carrying the British in their backs right now in this first third of the map.
Yeah, look at that. Wiggler and Umaroth, the crown jewelries of United Kingdom, the backbone of the team. They are right now tearing this map apart, though Umaroth falls down, and Wiggler is now the only FC left for United Kingdom countering Ice Stone's 70k score advantage, but you cannot ignore Sound Boomer's advantage because his multiplier is 2.2x right now. It's gonna be actually quite exact between the two. It is equalized, and if you're United Kingdom, you need more of that advantage, and you need to see the outcome of that 1 versus 1 Ice Stones and Wiggler. The carries of their teams, they are rivaling each other, but Wiggler is gonna be the first one to fall, followed by Ice Stones now. And you look at the top, at the bottom left corner of the screen, Sound Boomer is comboing this map like it's bread and butter for him, and he is hitting those jumps while everybody else is breaking.
Boy, there goes a break from Sound Boomer. Note locking on this aim section. But right now, no combos really happening on either of the teams. The most you have is Raging Dashi holding on to some combo on the hidden. And that's going to be very, very helpful for the Russians as we enter this next Ki. Very, very aim intense right now. Raging Dash is still holding on to some combo, but you see some recoveries happening in the side of United Kingdom. Sparkly Fairy, Umaroth, and Chamoy holding on to some combo. There goes Raging Dashi, but Sound Boomer does find some recovery on that easy, and there goes Umaroth and Chamoy. Sparkly Fairy being the only combo right now happening for the United Kingdom, but you see Sound Boomer does find a break, and Wavy, there's still some combo on the Russians, but there goes Sparkly Fairy, and we're exiting this section right now, this very aim intensive section, and there goes combos, and United Kingdom does have some lead on paper, but you still have that easy multiplier from Sound Boomer, and I think things are very much neck and neck right now.
They are very neck and neck. You feel the silence between the nodes right now, Bernie. It is full of pressure. These two have history, and every node is another page in it. We're just waiting for that last Ki to actually separate the teams, to determine the winner of either European Cup. Or will we actually see a bracket reset is the question. The more intense part is kicking in, and breaks are coming from United Kingdom. Russia is bringing it back. The multiplier is gonna be enough as of now. Ice Stones and Raging Dashi are not letting anything slide. Their grip on the map is quite strong, and Ice Stones is not softening it as we're entering the last Ki. This is where legends rise, either rise or break, and so far Ice Stones is not breaking whatsoever. Sparkly Fairy and Chamoy are here to try and stop him, but that is the force that you cannot counter whatsoever. The last 30 seconds of the map are left. 96k separates the two, but that is the multiplier is doing wonders right now for Sound Boomer. He's not even breaking. Ice Stones finally goes down, but it doesn't matter. There is almost a full reset on the side of Team United Kingdom. This is not supposed to be happening, but as the United Kingdom loses its final hope of staying in this match, Russia stands on the throne. They have waited for this moment since last year. They are the devils that you forgot, the villains of the story, and today they own the finish line. Russia are your 5EC champions.
What a match, ladies and gentlemen. This was an incredible showing from both of these teams. The United Kingdom inches away from forcing the bracket reset, but unfortunately they just didn't have enough in them to close it out and force the bracket reset, and that's going to be Team Russia being your 2026 5-digit European Cup champions.
Yeah, congratulations to Russia winning by about 90,000 after that easy multiplier, and Russia doing the unthinkable, getting 3 points, actually 4 points in a row to actually win it all and send UK home in second place.
Your champions of Irish European Cup 2026. They did not succeed during the 2025th iteration, but right now it is their time to shine. They have every right to say that they're the champions. After being in a disadvantage, losing 6-2, bringing it all the way to tiebreaker and winning on Furiosa Melodia. The difference, actually, I believe, was really close. So huge props to United Kingdom. And this is the grand finals match that I think all of us dreamed of having in 5-digit European Cup. ending with a tiebreaker. Last year it was 7-5. This year it is the actual tiebreaker happening. And this is just history in the making, guys. I'm really happy for everybody, for all the countries, and that we managed to pull off this iteration quite well. And your top 3 podium finishers are going to be Russia at top 1, United Kingdom at top 2, and France at top 3.
Yeah, very,
God.
very good showing from both of these teams. And I just want to give a quick shout out to all of the teams that have participated in the tournament. And also a shout out to all the staff members, all the casters, all the streamers, and of course the 2 hosts, Philo and Bez, for hosting this amazing tournament. And what a nail biter this last match was. And I just want to thank everyone also for being a part of this tournament. I really appreciate it. But yeah, Timper, what are your final thoughts on the tournament?
Yeah, this tournament has shown that the European side of the teams for 5WC are looking very strong, and with 5WC actually starting this weekend with qualifiers.
Yep.
Or actually, this is going to be an interesting 5WC we're going to have with these European teams that have been showing such amazing skill in this tournament. And yeah,
yo, I just want to say I forgot to thank the refs too. I'm sorry. Shout out to the refs for refing
okay,
the
bro.
matches.
But yeah,
No, I was looking at the chat and someone
That's
mentioned it
alright.
out. Shout out to the refs.
That's alright. Yeah, the thing is, 5WC is around the corner. That is true. We will see most of these players there. Russia and the United Kingdom are one of the strongest teams in 5WC as well, I'm pretty sure. And before we actually focus on 5WC, 5WC is actually not over, because we will have an awards show for both players and staff. For example, you will have such awards as the best. Oh my god! Yeah, you will. Okay, Bez, hold on, Bez. Yeah, you will have such awards as, for example, best play of the tournament, the most intense match of the tournament, and stuff like that. Most promising player, and for staff you will have something like best caster, best referee, best playtester. So yeah, that we will announce later, either today or tomorrow. But yeah, stay tuned, because it's gonna be the last event that 5WC will host this year. And yeah, I do not have other stuff to say, and we have the second host. My dear crewmate is going to be Baz. Hello, and what's going on through your head, man?
I wanted to crash because you mentioned the awards show, and I was like, okay, I have to be here at least to talk about it. If you're not gonna mention everything, but you did mention everything, so stay tuned for the awards show, obviously. But yeah, I came here obviously as well to thank everyone for what has been one of the most exciting and in my opinion, most enjoyable tournaments I think I've hosted ever. I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure having everyone here in the staff team, every single player, and everyone here just making this edition so memorable. And I think I will be forgetting this one ever. I think this one has been truly amazing, and thank you absolutely everyone, every streamer, everyone, every single person in the staff team, caster, playtester, replayer, referee, obviously the admin team. I have to mention as well Project Hexagon for their amazing support making this edition possible in the first place, because this edition wasn't even that much planned. It was really a lot of the work from Project Hexagon that went into it and made this edition pretty much possible to begin with. So yeah, a huge shout out to them for being part of this, and obviously to Philo as well for pretty much carrying most of the tournament half the time, if not the most of the time. So yeah, I do have to say, I do have to mention it. But yeah, what an amazing journey it has been for this tournament. And obviously there's still the award show, so keep some thank yous still. But yeah, what an incredible staff team and overall team we've had for 5EC 26. And I'm excited to see what the future holds for this tournament, and we will see that after the awards show, maybe. Who knows?
Yep. Might
But-
might be another stream with like discussions. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. For now, Baz, I think everything that was meant to be said was already said. And yeah, the top 3 banners and the badge discussion will happen a bit later. But for now, this has been your 5EC staff team covering the Grand Finals match, and what a match. I think we all will remember it for a long time. In the commentary booth, you had me, Philoxen. I was today joined by Bernie and Timper. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Q-
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah,
for
thank you
always
as
a
well.
pleasure. Always a pleasure. Baz also joined. Shout outs to Baz. Squidus was the streamer for today's match, and Moldis was reffing today's match. So give a round of applause to all of them. But for now, I think this is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching, and wait for our next announcement, because it'll be quite fun to announce the stuff that we have prepared for next. And with that, we're gonna be signing off. Bye bye, everybody, and have a nice day.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.